On April 1st, 2017, very first in the wake of the vast modernization campaign
You alright, mate?
How you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Alright, so what made you start this small little business then?
Well, I'm a nerd myself, so
Yeah.
I just started off collecting when I was very young, and then started making a business from it.
Sounds right. Have you been to places like these before and just sold stuff?
This is my second one, this is,
All right.
and I think it's absolutely brilliant.
Okay. Hi, you alright, mate?
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine.
Wow, Game of Thrones. How did you get this far then?
Right, so I'd finished doing a television series in 2012, which was called Da Vinci's Demons, and then off the back of Da Vinci's Demons, I was offered the role of the Lord of Bones in Game of Thrones.
Wow, that's so cool. When did you realise you wanted to become an actor then?
I was about 14, and I was born in the heart of the South Wales Valleys. So when I was born, it was mainly mining and rugby. Very few people kind of were into acting. So at 14, I kind of kept it quiet that I want to be an actor, but then I spoke to my mum about it, and my mum was very supportive, and I auditioned in London for some scholarships, and I was lucky enough to be one of the few kids who was given a scholarship to go to drama school. So I was fortunate that I was given top drama training without the massive cost that would have cost my parents. So I'm very understanding that acting is difficult to get into, and I was lucky to be given a scholarship. Yeah, I mean, I was 16 and I joined the National Youth Theatre, and I worked with the National Youth Theatre in London. It's another great way to get into acting if you can't afford the scholarship to go to drama school. So there are ways in, and I think in this day and age, if you do have a dream, you need to give it a go, because it's too easy just to accept a second dream or just working in a factory. You know, so if acting is your thing, go for it and try.
Alright, cheers. And what brings you here today?
I'm here to promote myself. This is the always thing that actors do. We do a show, and then we go around then with lots of photographs, selling our autographs, and then if people want to know about things that I'm doing in the future, then I'll talk about my future productions.
We've also heard that Ed Sheeran's going to be on Game of Thrones. Is that true?
That's true, and I've worked with Ed Sheeran already. He did a show with me called The Bastard Executioner, which is written by Kurt Sutter. We did that in 2015, and so I know Ed, and he is going to be in Game of Thrones.
What brings you here today?
We're here today with the East Midlands Garrison to support the excellent Comic Con here. First one in Northwich, I believe.
Nice. Have you been to type of places like these before?
Yes, we do lots of these sort of events, generally all around the North Midlands, Cheshire, over to Leeds, that way.
Where are you from?
We're based all over the East Midlands normally, usually. We're basically from Derby, Nottingham, there's a couple of guys from down south, Stoke-on-Trent.
I'm guessing the drive was long then?
Pardon?
I'm guessing the drive was long then?
It's a long one, yeah, about an hour for us this morning.
Yeah, so what got you into cosplay and stuff like that then?
It's a love of Star Wars. I mean, it's to look, see the look on kids' faces when they see you dressed up is just fantastic.
Hi, you right, mate?
Hi there, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I hear you on Raven. Could you tell me a bit about it?
Yes, Raven's a children's BBC series which was filmed between 2002 and 2010. It's kind of like a cross between Lord of the Rings and Crystal Maze. It's a fantasy medieval adventure game show for kids.
Sounds cool. So it's like a very young version of Game of Thrones.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good.
A lot cleaner.
Yes. It's not. Yes, it's for the kids.
So how'd you get to acting then? Do you think you could inspire the camera a little bit?
Well, how did I get into it?
Yeah.
I auditioned for it, and through audition process, I got the job. So yeah, I'm an actor, and that's what I do.
When did you realise you wanted to do acting?
Probably when I was about 10 or so. I went to youth theatre and enjoyed it and kind of got the bug.
That's cool, that's cool. So what brings you here today?
I was invited by the organiser to come along.
That's nice. Cool. So you've inspired the camera here. Thanks for your time.
So, hello today.
Hello.
So you're a Colonial Marine,
I
yes,
am, yeah.
from Alien. How long does it take to kind of get all this together and the costs?
This, well, I only found out about the Northwich Comic Con about a month ago, so it's taken about a month to put this together.
Is that a lot of investment financially?
Sort of, yeah, time-wise, yeah. And then paint and stuff like that, and trying to accumulate the things from everywhere, yeah.
So you clearly have a passion for it. Is it really motivating for you to...
Well, I know the new Alien film's coming out, so it was a bit of that. And then also with the passing of Bill Paxton, I put a little bit of a homage.
Oh yeah, that's lovely.
To Bill Paxton there, playing Hudson, and it's his symbols on his armour.
Oh, that's very considerate. That's a nice story, yeah. It's sad to hear about the passing of Bill Paxton.
Yeah.
You're not the least bit concerned about the facehugger currently making its way up your shoulder?
Yeah.
Just maybe if you don't move.
And not having time to, I would have built one myself, but it's a nice little cuddly one.
Yeah.
It's not too much harm to me.
Are you right, mate?
Alright, mate.
So what brings you here today?
For Comic Con?
Comic Con, yeah. Have you been to any of these before?
Yeah, loads.
So which is this company you work for? It says C...
PM Entertainers.
Could you tell me a bit about it, please? What it does in that?
We're an entertainment company what provides mascot services for parties, children's events, charity events, Comic Cons, and other events. Anything like from bars to restaurants to public appearances, mainly stuff like that.
Sounds really cool. So where, if someone wanted to like hire you out, where would they get hold of you?
You can find us on Instagram or you can find us on Facebook.
Hi, right, mate.
Hi, yeah.
How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
What brings you here?
We're here for the Comic Con convention. We've come from Sheffield.
It's a nice car you got in the background there. Could you tell me how you got it?
Yeah, we got it imported over from the USA. It was a serving police car over there.
Sounds expensive.
Yeah, it's about £5,000–6,000.
Wow. It's a really cool car though. What if a real police officer drove past? Would they stop you?
They generally stop us to have a look around and see what equipment we carry and stuff.
I mean, they can obviously tell it's a joke, but you know, some police officers like to take things too seriously.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Attention, you are at Northwich Comic Con. It looks like I've been well. You humans must be exterminated.
Hi, you right, mate?
Alright.
What are you dressed as today?
I'm dressed as Dallas from Payday.
Nice. I thought you were someone off the Purge for a minute.
Some people call me the Purge because the American part, but I'm usually Payday.
Yeah, I like Payday as well though. Have you been to Comic Con before?
I've been to loads and loads.
So you're a big fan then?
Yeah.
You're from around this local area or?
I'm from Nottingham.
Oh, so that's quite far then.
Yeah.
Alright, so what makes you like these like comic things then?
I was looking at these comic things a long time ago because I didn't know what cosplay was. I used to just walk around and there weren't much costume people. Used to see a lot more characters, and when I came to think about it, I came up with this.
Oh, it's a sick costume, mate. I really like it. It's like one of my favourite ones.
Thanks.
Hi, you alright, Mr. Stormtrooper?
I'm great, thanks.
How are you doing today?
Oh, awesome. Having a great day here at Comic Con.
Cool. So, do you go to many Comic Cons, or is this your first one?
As many as I can get to, depending on where the troopers are trooping.
Nice. So, how can you dress up as a Stormtrooper then?
Well, this is my take on Pulp Fiction Banksy. So, I've got my briefcase with my soul in it. My ultimate gun.
Nice, nice, nice. Let me just have a look at that gun. Yeah, it's a Nerf gun, but it's spray painting real good. I thought of doing that. To one of my Nerf guns once.
Yeah.
When I was little, I had a Nerf gun. I wanted to spray paint it black, but my mum said people would mistake it.
Well, they would. Officially, you're supposed to have an orange bit on the front to show that it's a toy.
Don't let the police catch you with that.
Well, I'm a rebel. Well, I'm actually not a rebel. I heard Lord Vader say that. Okay?
All right, all right.
Welcome. And I'm kill you.
Okay, okay, that's enough now. Thanks for your time.
Okay, thank you.
See ya.
A.S. Chambers. I'm a Lancaster-based author, and I write urban fantasy and horror.
Cool, cool. So, what got you into writing?
Basically, one day I was bored at the back of a chemistry lesson, like lots of people tend to be, and I just penned down this werewolf story, which had a little detective in it, and my mate decided it was good, and the rest is history. That was about 40 years ago.
That's funny, because I did that the other day, but I was in an English lesson, thought of a really good idea, and I wrote it down.
Fantastic, always good idea. Just you have those ideas, write them down. You never know when they're going to come in useful.
What was your first successful book then?
The first successful book, I shall grab a copy for you to look at. It's the Casebook of Sam Spallucci, and this is who the detective sort of morphed into. He's a fictional investigator of paranormal, lives and works in Lancaster, and you got cases in there like the case of the satanic suburban sitcom, the case of the Vex vampire, and the case of the werewolf of Williamson Park. They're all sort of like horror, but with a bit of quirkiness in there. Very similar to Douglas Adams in style.
Sounds really, really cool. So, what brings you here today?
I'm here. I've been invited along as a guest. So I'm here with my books and a few other bits and pieces, meeting nice people like yourselves and having a thoroughly good time.
It's just the experience, being able to play a character that inspires you in whatever various ways, no matter if it's an anime character, if it's say someone like Markiplier, and just being able to take on that persona for a day, it's great, I love it.
This costume, Bumblebee, it took about 3 to 5 months to make. Yeah, from start to finish. Oh, you like it? A lot of people like it. A Hulkbuster, have you seen this Hulkbuster? Oh, that's awesome. Honestly, absolutely awesome. He'll be out again soon. Oh no, we've done plenty of Comic Cons. This must be a 6th, 7th Comic Con by now. Yeah. We've done YCon, Unicorn, BucksCon, DaleCon, HalleyCon, you name it, we've done it. Up and down the UK, Yorkshire, West Yorkshire, down south, all over the place.
Thank you.
No problem.